5 rounds or less. Ryan, Superman, Spann, and Anthony.
Another minute 15.
The gym Monday. Look, I want top 5, and I don't want 4, 3, or 2.
I love it.
Says essentially the same thing. Then people are like, well, that only leaves Anthony Smith. And he was like, can you count? Like, kind of being a dickhead, you know? Here's my response.
Let's go.
I understand that Ryan Spann has beaten, who's he beaten since I beat him? So I think he beat Cutelaba. I think he beat Johnny Walker. I think Cutelaba was coming off a loss. I think Johnny Walker was coming off a loss. And then he knocks out
Reyes.
the dead body that used to have Dominic Reyes in it.
The ghost of Dominic Reyes.
Yeah, he beat the ghost of Dominic Reyes. So Reyes is having some problems. You were the 4th person in the row to beat him. I get it. You're feeling yourself and you feel good. I don't know what happened in our fight that left him with any confidence that he thinks he can still beat me or that he deserves a rematch. I had him on ice skates till he was shooting takedowns. I strangled him and then stood over his body, reminding him what he said he was going to do to me. So he's my bitch forever, and he knows it.
Oh,
and if he eventually he may work himself into a situation where we're going to rematch, but I already fought down when I gave him an opportunity. So like, until he does something where I go, oh wow, that was super impressive, he can fuck off. I don't know why. Like him being an asshole didn't work out for him the last time.
Just for clarification, and that was Ryan Spann is your bitch for life.
For life. For life. And not to mention, he went back in his hotel room and sat there with the UFC with a camera in his face crying about how it made him feel. Like he barely handled the first loss. What's he going to do with the second?
I called that fight. And I talk about this a lot. I mean, that night you were a scary man that night. You were like a man possessed. You came out of the gate so hot. Do you know what I mean? You were
angry.
You were angry. You were angry as hell. And sometimes that can hold people back. But man, you went right through him. It was shocking.
I got a lot of respect for his coach though. So I sometimes pause to not be honest what I think about Ryan Spann.
Who's his coach again?
Safe.
Oh, I love Safe.
Yeah, I do too. I think he's a fantastic guy. I think he's a great coach. I like a lot of his teammates.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know why, like what his problem with me is. Like we had the problem before. We hashed it out in the octagon. I kind of had a freak out moment. I thought we hashed it out after that. And then here we go again. Like, fine, I guess. Like, whatever.
Well, you have a fight coming up that is yet to be announced, but you know,
I do.
You never.